So, yeah. We got ourselves an absolutely enormous apex allosaurus. So what now? You know, what are we going to do with this guy? Other than take him out on an absolute rampage and go and kill a bunch of things. What now? Well, I think now we start building an army. I think now we look at our options. Now that we have this big old foundation for our Apex squad, I think it's time for us to expand upon this big old behemoth right here. I guess we got a few things that we need to experiment with. And yes, I know my base is still in absolute tatters. It's not built yet. I know it's been sitting here for the past week just doing its thing, but I tell you what, I'm gonna work on it soon. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise. I promise. But for now, I don't know. I think we got to take this guy straight out for a ride. Yeah, we tamed this guy up just yesterday. He's stuck in the floor or something. What's going on with you, champ? Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh gosh, he had like an inventory full of stuff as well. And for the first time ever, we are actually allowed to, or actually able to go cruising around without too much. Actually, I'm still not going to just jump him off my base. He might take too much fall damage. I'm not sure. But we can finally run around and just lay waste to the average dinosaur in the area. We haven't had this ability at all up until now. We can actually go and kill elemental dinosaurs, for example. I'm looking at this guy over here as a storm. Maybe not yet. He's got over 100,000 health, and I don't know what sort of damage they're going to do to us. But we might even be able to start facing demonics and angelics soon. So that is freaking awesome. But here's the thing. This guy isn't going to carry us all the way. I don't think he's going to be able to like solo the Apex boss. I don't know how strong the Apex boss is going to be, but something tells me a 1v1 isn't going to be on the table. So we got to look forward. We got to assess our options, basically. In fact, already, I'm actually going to return to base real quick because we have just acquired pretty much everything that we need to craft up a bunch of kibble, and that kibble is hopefully going to be used today, furthering our journey of, well, I don't know, towards greatness. Prime meat. Prime meat is the one ingredient that we have been struggling to get our hands on. 6 kibble. What am I missing for more of that? Mejo berries. Mejo berries. Is this the moment we like turn our attention in a slightly different direction and go looking to tame like a proper berry harvester? Because up until now, well, actually, I lost my, I just remembered, I lost my Meguana. So we actually don't have like a proper berry harvester anymore. Not that our Meguana was like the proper one. But now we just got a parasaur, and this parasaur is nothing special, I'll be honest with you. However, it does have a lot of damage, a lot of levels in damage. So, well, a lot of levels that we can put in damage, rather. Let me see quickly how quickly this guy can harvest berries. And if it does a good job, we'll stick with it for the time being. Otherwise, we are going to need a herbivore for berry. Yeah, no, this is nothing. We're going to need like a brontosaurus or a theri? Theri's a good berry harvesters, right? Either ways, something better than this, because, yeah, this isn't enough. This is not going to be enough. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to get to is we now need to work out what we can actually do. We have a few options on our hands. For one, we can just go for another allosaurus. The thing is, with that allosaurus, I would like to breed a bit of an allosaurus army. You know, get 5 or 6 of these guys, maybe 10 of them, I don't know, and then send them all in to fight the next boss. The thing is, I don't know if we can breed our Colossus with a regular, or if Colossus can only be bred with Colossus. So either if I find like a high level male, I'll just tame that and we'll kind of go from there. Or if I find a Colossus, I might just settle for that, and we'll try and like slowly build up like a powerful kind of army of some sorts. Anyways, 6 more kibble. Really? Oh, now I'm short on alpha eggs. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I know that we're most certainly short on alpha eggs, but 12 kibble is more than enough to have a bit of fun with. So let's go do this thing. Let's head out. I don't need these random bits of armor. My Karkanos, you know what? He's retired. He's done his job. He can just chill in base now and just relax. He doesn't need to do nothing anymore. You've been an absolute fantastic dude. You just sit tight. And we are going to head out. Now, actually, there is one last thing I actually need. I just remembered. We are going to need some darts for knocking out reasons. I should have prepared this earlier, but I didn't. Narcotics. What can I craft up? We can get a few elemental ones. I need more of those. Maybe that's what we should start farming. In fact, maybe that is what we should start farming. And then Apex, which we can get a ridiculous amount of. Holy moly. Yeah, look, in all seriousness, I think what we probably should have done, probably should have just, you know, I'm going to stop right there. Probably should have turned our attention in another direction and gone for more of these elemental ones. Probably would have been a little bit cheaper, but too late now. Anyways, do we have what we need for darts? We're going to need bronze ingots very, very soon, aren't we? We're also going to need simple rifle ammo. So we've got what we need for a bit of that. However, we are going to start needing some more gunpowder as well, just to help us out with that. My goodness, I am so unprepared. And to get that, I need spark powder. All right, so can I just get like... What am I missing for spark powder? Flint. Have we really just like been slacking off or something? I guess we have. I guess we have. We've been sleeping. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Please don't throw a rock in this direction because it is going to destroy my base. Oh my goodness, I did not know that that was a rock elemental. Dude. Oh gosh, where are you? Oh my gosh, this is a fumble right here. All right, he's back into rock form at least, but what the heck? You know, this actually might be a good thing. Will he give me obsidian? That was an alpha, by the way. Dude, that whole time, we had this guy just chilling in our base. What do I actually get from harvesting him? Ooh. Hold on, I got some divine keys. I don't think we're getting obsidian, by the way. All right, so maybe we've got to add a little obsidian run at some... I don't even know. All right, is this really the best way of harvesting this guy? I'm not even gonna... Oh, obsidian! Yo! Finally. Okay, that's good. Means we can turn it into bronze ingots. And with those bronze ingots, we can get some more darts. That actually works out really, really well. And not in the way that I had planned. It's not going to get us many bronze ingots, unfortunately, but it'll have to do. Yeah, what the heck? As if this guy was just chilling in our base that whole time. Yeah, I'm not going to... I should just bust out my Dodicurus. Is he out? Where is my Dodi? It's not in my inventory. Oh well. Anyways, the whole reason we came over here was for flint. I don't need much. Just need a little bit. Can I get more? There we go. Alright, that'll do. And now we can get back to business. And saying that, can you harvest this guy? You can? I could have just used you that whole time. Alright, whatever. So, now that we've got our hands on obsidian, I can at least get some bronze ingots on the way. Wood. Dude, we're getting so distracted. Oh, wait. Zinc ore. Yeah, there we go. So just get as much zinc ore as we can possibly get. I'll let that craft up. We're going to need to put the flint in here with some spark powder. And then with the spark powder, we turn that into gunpowder. And I know we've got the charcoal to make that happen. There we go. And then once that's all smelted up, we're good. So yeah, we ended up with a few of these divine keys out of killing that guy, which is crazy. I don't know what these are, but I assume that there are divine chests. Not something we've ever been exposed to. Well, we got some keys for those now. We haven't had those before, so that's actually a really nice thing. And I guess the one last thing I should probably try and look at is, can I get any more kibble? Which we can get 2 more. Nice. Okay, so now that that's all sorted, we can get a bunch of these. I don't know how many. Probably not many. Probably just a few. Can I now get my darts? Because that is what we were trying to work towards. We can get our elemental ones, and then we can get about 20 apex. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'll take that. That's actually okay. That's enough to knock something out at least. What it's going to knock out, that I don't know. We're going to have to cross that bridge now. All right, that was a lot of messing around, but I think we ended up in a pretty good position out of all of that. Okay, so, there was one last thing I wanted to bring with me, by the way. I don't know if I can afford it, but no, we need more electronics. Damn. All right, well, I wanted to place a teleporter out in that area that we were exploring yesterday. It just had some really nice guys in it. I'm talking like there's a max level Apex Rex out there. That's actually what I was planning to go and pay a visit to. But I guess not. At least not yet. Instead though, we're gonna come down here for now. And I'm gonna take a little spin. Is that water or is that a... Oh, what the heck? My guy can't swim very well. Anyways, I just wanted to get some electronics quickly out of some of these defense units. It seems as though my guy here is a pretty good harvester. Are you really like this stuck? I think the Colossus nature of this guy kind of breaks him a little bit. And it just makes him a little hard to like navigate. Dude, there's a volcanic here. Nice. Can't harvest it though because I'm in the bloody water. Oh, I look like we're going to get out. All right. So, some very fast electronics. We've got... Oh, surely I can take on this guy. Actually, I should level up before we go picking fights with things from higher kind of like levels than what we are. But thankfully, this Gigantopithecus is just letting us beat him up. And he is dealt with. In fact, you know what? That was probably dumb in hindsight. That was like a max level. I probably should have left that. But anyways, let's get some health. Let's get the rest into damage. We move kind of well enough already, so I'm not going to bother doing anything there. And honestly, I feel like I should, avoid that guy for the time being. I don't even know why I'm dealing with these guys right now, but we are. And we're gonna, damn it, we're gonna move on. All right, cool. Oh, it is so nice just being able to like tear through these little defense units now. I have so many electronics. So good. Oh, what's that? Hold on a second. Bionic Rex. Okay, that is my sign to turn around and not continue in that direction. Because if I do, we will not live. Cool. All right. I've got everything I wanted though. So I'm going to quickly make a dip back home. And now we can craft up a teleporter. Or 2. Or 3. We can get a whole bunch, I reckon. All right. 2 teleporters coming right up. Nice. And that... Oh, and we got some more electronics as well. But that there alone is just going to... I don't know. Allow us to get around this map that little bit quicker. I just want to get rid of this meat. I don't want this stuff in my inventory right now. There's just too much of it. And I reckon... Ooh, maybe not. I was going to say, I reckon we could get some extra kibble while we're here. We're still missing Apex Alpha eggs? Wow. All right, now it is time for us to head back up north and see what we can find. Man, I feel like we've been dancing around in circles here, but it's finally time. So, ooh, hello. An Apex Uteranus. Not quite what I'm looking for, but still an interesting one that could definitely add some value to our squad. Obviously, they've got Courage Raw and Fear Raw that can basically boost up your team, your allies, while also kind of dropping the stats of who you're attacking. Whether I want to build up a squad like that, though, or not is another story. Have a look at the terrain out here, though. It's almost like this place is built, I don't know, on a different type of area. Anyways, let's keep moving, because I think, I assume this is roughly... Oh, dude, I'm nowhere near where I thought I was. But either ways, there is some, like a river down here that I'll be able to follow, and it'll lead us back to, I guess, the area that we're looking for. And then I guess we can also kind of check out some of these new areas just to see if they lead us to anything of interest. Yeah, we've never been out here before. This is unexplored territory. which means who knows what treasures might be lying out here. Could be a whole lot of nothing or a whole lot of something. But there's only one way to find out. That's nothing of interest. Dude, there's like thunder rumbling or something. This is unexplored. This is an aberrant area. A big old aberrant cave by the looks of it. A big old like aberrant crater more like it. Which means I assume I'm going to need some radiation, some hazard gear to get me down there. Which unfortunately we do not have. We'll save that for another time. Not really something I'm looking to do right this second. Alright, let's just land here for the time being and have a little suss around. Looks like we just got a bunch of aberrant species. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna grab some stamina real quick and keep moving. Because we're getting very close to this area, which was where I wanted to come to. So, just down here is where we tamed our allosaurus. There is somewhere like a max level apex rex. There is. I am very interested in taming that up. I have enough kibble, so we could do it. But also I want to see what other options we've got. See if there's something more suitable to our squad. There is also, at least there was, this Terminator Rex thing nearby. Also, what is... Oh, that's that iguanodon. There was like this Terminator Giga thing. I don't know what he was or where he's gone. Or if... I don't know. He had like 10 million health though. He looked like an absolute powerhouse. I was kind of tempted. Huh. Okay. Well, that is interesting. That is a level 95 Apex Allosaurus. It's a male, which means technically we could breed a little bit of... Well, assuming we can breed an army out of a Colossus. Oh my gosh, I was going to say, what can I hear? Assuming that regular Allosauruses can breed with... what the heck? Prismatic mane? Dude, that thing looks sick. Anyways, assuming Colossuses can breed with regulars. I don't know how it would work from a physiological standpoint, but if they could, breeding a level 95 with a 145 would be pretty good. I reckon I could knock that out pretty easily as well, and then we could just breed ourselves a little army, and that'll be that. I kind of like the idea of it. I just got to kind of separate these guys, which shouldn't be too hard to do. I shouldn't even have to hit him with too many darts. And the fact that he's like, well, we'll be able to tame him a lot easier than the other one, although he is a smaller target. That's the only problem. All right, I think, oh, I was going to say, what's our best bet here? Is it like leading them over the edge? Or is it conducting the tame up here? I think up here is the answer. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if it can reach me. I think headshots are the best bet, dude. He's totally going to reach me. Is he? Maybe not. Maybe not. But we might be close enough that we're... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're out of range. Unfortunately, I missed my second dart, though. But the first one dealt 12,000 torpor. So if we can keep hitting him... Like, if they all deal that... I only got to hit him with like 10 darts and we're set. Or I switch to my, oh gosh. All right, you know what? Let's just focus on hitting the target. Still got him with that one. Let's go. I was going to say, always switch to our elemental darts and we hit him a lot quicker and just get it over and done with a lot quicker. That's probably the smart choice. All right, if I come down here, will we get his attention? There's also this storm raptor here that I'm not too keen on. Uh-oh. You might be in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No, I can't even do anything to help him. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, you silly goose. What were you thinking? I don't think he was thinking. Well, there goes that idea. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. Oh, go, 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 go. I'm so dead, I'm so dead, I'm so dead. Psych. Not yet. All right, well, there goes that idea. Unfortunately, we lost too many resources to make that happen as well. We used up like half our darts for nothing. So that kind of stings. All right, fine. I guess the search for our next Apex team continues. See, I don't even know like what's around these parts. Like, did we just get lucky finding a few allosauruses, or is this really just... Dude, I mean, there's a lot of just apexes. Volcanic deathworm? Pygmy? A pygmy volcanic deathworm? Apex allosaurus, but it's a level 55. Damn it, it's also a female, so it's not going to help us out a whole lot. Okay, no. Allosaurus definitely seems to be a prominent, you know, thing out here. Carcharodontosaurus, dude, there are carnivores everywhere out here. That's an alpha allo. That is a storm allo. Carno, rather. The heck is that? A dreadnoughtus? Oh, I've never seen a dreadnought before. These were those extinction creatures. I've never seen one. And I guess we're not going to stop and see one today either. Alpha Rex down there would be good for experience because it's like a vanilla one, so they're just good at experience given. It's not really what I'm looking for today though. Bionic Enforcer, we're going to avoid that guy because he can kill me. Carnos. Surely we're going to find something. Whole bunch of bugs and things. I mean, that's an allosaurus of the storm variety. We also got these loot drop things out here as well. Unfortunately, no apex allosaurus is with them. However, dude, I could kill that so quick. Potentially get some loot out of it even. It's tempting. We got storm rex up here. Dude, I love this area. This area is so cool. Unfortunately, very deadly as well. Definitely can't let our guard down. All right. Oh gosh, now I can't even see. What's over in this direction? Oh my gosh, that... Oh! Oh. I think we are lucky to be alive. Wow. And hold on a second, is that what I think it is? That is a level 55. It's a female though, no. Ah, damn it. Yeah, look. We are lucky to be alive after somehow flying through a bionic attack like that and not dying. That should have killed us. That should have killed us. We should be dead. But I am very happy that I am not. Wow. Yeah, that would have stung. What a way to end the adventure that would have been. That would have really hurt. Where the heck am I, by the way? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I don't recognize any of this. I've never been here before. Some interesting creatures around. But not of the species that I am looking for. Unfortunately. Alright, well. I'm kind of enjoying this traversing new areas situation. So I'm going to continue to do so. There is, I guess, like this whole patch over here that I've never explored through. That is a sick looking Thylacoleo. Dude, there's something so cool about Colossus things. Oh, this area. I forgot about this area. We actually came through here really early on and died. I guess we're a bit stronger now. However, not really seeing many things of interest. I mean, look. I mean, that could help us. I need 3 kibble. 3 kibble and 1 darts, and we'll have ourselves a much better berry harvester. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. That's it. Yeah, look. Just a Just a triceratops? Why the heck not? Just don't die to it. I'll hit it with a second dart just for good measure. I don't care. Look, it's a low level. Oh, gonna need a third dart though. In fact, there's another one. Dude, a better one. Oh, am I gonna regret my call now? Am I shooting the right? Dude, it's a few. Yeah, you know what? Stuff it. I'm gonna spend everything on that guy. A level 60 apex trike. I don't care. I just want something that can get us berries because it's one of the few things that's in the way of us. We just need it. I keep running out of berries and it's doing my head in. So let's do it. This guy's coming with us. I'm gonna shoot him in the butt. And then I was gonna shoot him in the butt again. Bit hard when he's charging you though. It's gonna cost me a few shots by the looks of it. And I don't really have many places I can go safely either. Which one is it? It's that one. Uh-oh. Alright, well, our guy's down there. Got him. Got him. You guys wait right there. Don't move a muscle. And one more. There we go. I reckon that's it. Nice. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to get rid of these two. So if you guys could follow me over here. Jump into the black waters. And then I'll go and claim my prize. Yeah, look, it's not what we came out here looking for. But it satisfies what I need. Also, we got plenty of kibble. So, heck yeah. Quick and easy. Oh, these guys got back up somehow, but it doesn't matter. And I got my trike. Sweet. All right, well, that satisfies the herbivore issue that I was talking about. That's awesome. Cool. Wasn't really planning to do that, but it's probably one of the cheaper, better options. They can clear out... Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? No, it's oil. Is this obsidian? It's obsidian! Oh my goodness! Finally, after all this time, we have finally found obsidian. I should mark this on the map. This is the first obsidian node that we have found this entire adventure. And who would have known it was in the depths of this goopy, weird swamp. And it's come at the perfect time too, because we need this stuff. This stuff is one of the few ingredients that we need to get our hands on darts. This is going to help us craft up a ton of bronze ingots. And then once we get... Oh, with bronze ingots, obviously we can get more darts. That's awesome. That's so good. What a nice little Dude, what a weird adventure to just lead us down here. And then just somehow tick off multiple boxes that we weren't even planning to kind of tick off. But they happen to be things that we did need. And I'd need to, like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes things are just meant to be. What can I say? Let's get the last... I may as well just clear these out while we're here. Because, like I said, this might be the only place on the entire map that we can actually collect a bunch of this stuff. I don't need oil. I got plenty of that already, I'm pretty sure. But we'll finish those off. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. What do we get? We got 350. Look, it's enough to get us nearly 100 ingots. And with 100 ingots, we can get about 100 darts. And then I'm just like, that's it. We're happy after that. Who would have thought? That's so cool. What level are you? Man, these alphas, like, I found 3 alpha rexes since I gave up looking for them. There was a time when it was on my list. And now, of course, we start to run into, like, all the good alphas that could have helped us. Always the way. Anyways, we've pretty much discovered this entire area now. I think there's just like a tiny little bit more of the map for us to uncover up here. I don't expect to find anything of interest over here. Ooh, okay, let's not run into that. But that's awesome. That is fantastic. And on that note, guys, I think I'm just going to wrap this one up right here. It's been a fun adventure. It's taken us in a direction I didn't plan. Apex Spino, though. I mean, it's not an allo, but... Ooh. No, we're going to stick to an allo army. Spino, though, that is of interest. Okay, cool. Anyways, guys, getting in this one right here. Thank you so much. What are we even doing here? Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one very, very soon. But until then, keep smiling. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.